We got a horror film to talk about. You know actor Fred Hechinger from the blockbuster Gladiator 2 and the hit TV show The White Lotus. Well, now he's starring in a very different kind of movie. It's a comedy in addition to being a horror film, kind of a slasher film. It's called Hell of a Summer, and it's a hell of a movie. He plays Jason, how do we say his last name? Hochberg, the 24-year-old who can't quite leave the camp counselor lifestyle behind. He's only 24, people. Take a look.
You're 24 years old and you're still going to summer camp.
I'm working at camp.
Which way are we going?
How many summers does a guy get to spend here?
A lot, apparently.
Things take quite a turn from there. Without giving too much away, let's say it involves a masked killer, many terrified campers. Also hilarity, which makes it interesting. Fred Hechinger joins us now. Fred, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
This is a great movie. And you say that Jason's struggles, your character's struggles, resonate and inspire you. How so?
I mean, quite simply, Jason has to grow up. Camp Pineway is his favorite place in the world. He loves it more than anyone else does. And yet, it's that time in your life where the place that you're most comfortable in, you probably have to move on from.
But you grew up here in New York City, right?
True, yeah.
So, I mean, you don't really have to move on from New York. You can live here forever.
Yeah, but I do feel as a, you always want to push yourself. So even in art and stuff, if you're doing one kind of movie and you get comfortable with it, that's the time to do a different genre, do a different kind of thing, take a risk. And I find transitions to be difficult, you know?
You do in your own life?
Yeah, I do. It's hard to let go.
Yeah, it is. It is hard to let go. So you guys shot this at an actual summer camp in Canada.
Yeah.
Was it scary when you would go back to your trailer or wherever? Did you sleep in the cabins? I'm not sure, but did you get
We slept in the
spooked?
cabins we had this idea at the outset that we would sleep in the cabins every night. And then the first night we did it and we got torn up by bugs and we decided to go where we were staying. But it wasn't scary at all. It was actually just a delight. I mean, filming a movie is always a little bit like going to summer camp, but this especially was like that.
So horror is, I think, a genre, also comedy, that you want to see in the theater. And I know you agree. Why?
I think that both genres get better with big audiences. You know, you can't control when you laugh at something, you can't control when you scream. And so the mix of those two things happening at the same time with a bunch of people is, to me, the perfect movie-going experience.
Totally agree.
I never thought about it that way. It's true, because it's not just like your own reaction, but you're reacting with a bunch of strangers who don't know you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Yes.
I was on the floor during Scream when I first saw it. I was like young, but I was terrified.
I did the same thing as a kid. I just remember that. I used to...
crouch down.
Yeah. The more the movie would scare me, the lower I'd get to the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you want people to take away from this film? Because like on the surface, it might seem kind of like, I don't know, campy or something like that. But what do you want people to take away from it?
I mean, ultimately, this is a coming-of-age comedy that takes place at a slasher horror camp. So I think everyone has something to connect with in this movie. And the other thing that I love about this film is it was made by two incredible, very young filmmakers. They wrote it when they were teenagers, about being teenagers, and I hope it brings everyone to the theater, but also inspires younger people to make their, the movies that they want to make and express themselves.
Directorial debut for Finn Wolfhard and Billy Brick.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so big deal.
Do you regret not joining the circus?
Sometimes. No, honestly, no, because I feel that being an actor...
this detail.
I once said that if I wasn't an actor, I might be a member of the circus. But I feel at this point they're very similar. Yeah. Like when you're going away to make a movie, it feels like you're just, going around.
What would be
in the
your
circus.
activity in the circus?
Some form of clowning, I would imagine.
Love it.
I could see you being shot out of the cannon safely, and then getting up and sort of unrumpling yourself.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Fred.
I called him a clown, and he said it was very kind. Fred Hechinger, my kind of guy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hell of a Summer is a hell of a movie, and it's playing in theaters now, and you should see it in the theater.